What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about the fact that Most Feared is over. A lot of you guys have a ton of candy, and you're like, yo, G, what are we going to do with this? For most of you guys that have been grinding the event, I want to touch base on this. Many of you guys got a free token without actually, going through the, the entire format of the 4 wins. You got to do the 4 wins 4 times for a total of 16 wins. They gave us a free token, right? And that was before I completed it, and then they didn't give me another one after I completed it. So it is a glitch that's going on where they gave us this token for no reason. Many of you guys just got it like I did, and when you actually completed it, they didn't give you a token. So you can probably expect that EA Sports is going to be handing out more of those season event tokens, because it doesn't make any sense that we actually did it and didn't get it, but then they granted everybody one for no reason. So look out for that as well. Now, we're going to be talking about the candy, what's going on in the store, what you can expect. Well, the program is over, okay? If you're just getting Madden right now on Black Friday, congratulations, man. There's a lot going on. You're probably going to have to spend a lot of money to keep up, but if you are able to understand what we're going to be talking about in this video, you might be all set. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is this, right? We're going to go into the store, we're going to check the candy. All right, I know it's weird, like a grown man talking about checking the candy, but listen, we got to check it twice. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what it is. So look, inside of the store right now, other than the fact that you have to use candy to upgrade your players, which you need like 8 or 9 of them to upgrade Burrow. You got Max Crosby, Paris Johnson, a couple dudes you can upgrade. That's not really like a bulk of your candy, right? This is what it's about. Are you going to use some of it to make a 90 overall to make 400K? Are you going to take a chance with these to probably pull a limited? These packs are garbage. The Terrifying pack is probably really scary. There's a different variation of what you can do. I do want to tell you this though, for the people that pulled the 84 plus, I've gotten very, very bad reviews. All right, so if you're just looking to like re-roll and you're like, yo, G, it doesn't matter, I would be very, very cautious with that. Most likely, I think a lot of people are just going to go for this simply because if you don't get an 87 plus, you're going to get 25,000 candy back. So that might work out. You can see that the program completely ends in 5 days, which is November 6th. So you have some time to figure out what you want to do with it. It's not really a rush. Another thing that can happen, right? All of the candy that you have can convert to training. Now, I don't know how they're going to do this because of the fact of the way, people were able to grind the event. If they give us 1-to-1 ratio, that'll be crazy. I don't think they're going to give us an above ratio. They might try to half it as far as the training, because they've given us so many different ways to get candy. So I don't really trust EA with that. It seems like it's going to be a situation, unless they leak the value of the ratio of what the candy is going to convert to training, we probably should use the candy while we have it. All right, so I'm going to be looking out to see if there's any leaks, and I'm going to keep you guys updated. You guys can follow me here on Facebook, IG, X, all that stuff. Definitely follow me on X for up-to-date content about the cards. But this is the situation, and it's all at GmiasWorld, by the way. But I just don't know about these packs. This right here with, getting like 300, 400K, that might be the best case scenario for a lot of you guys that are just looking to convert it to coins. But if you want to take a risk and possibly pull a limited, these two are the cards, right? So look, let's go take a look at the cards so you can more or less understand what's going on, because I know you guys see that Ashton Jonty, you see the Jamar Chase, and you're like, yo, G, it's worth it to try to go for a limited. But I don't know if that's really true though. You know what I'm saying? Because the price ranges, it's not really that OD. Like it's okay. I thought the cards would be better, but I'm going to tell you why I believe that a lot of these cards are losing their value. They're going to be dropping the rank today at some point. So you're going to have an option of a few cards. All right. This guy, if you're a Raiders theme team, it really just doesn't matter. I think that graphic is cool though. I love the, the little mask and everything, but he's going to go to a 93 speed. Right? He's 5'9", so he should be able to spin because they lowered it from being tall to be able to spin to being short to be able to spin. So this guy should be able to. The only thing that I would caution you guys with is the fact that if you did play ranked, even if you got the champion card, you're going to be all set. You'll be able to get a card, very similar to that, where you won't have to really worry about, you don't have to worry about it because it's going to be what it is. Where's the rank rewards? Okay, there it goes right there. So with the way that this is, right, Jamal Charles, I of course would not play ranked to grind for these cards in the top 100 because I don't really have any value in them. So I went champion. So I'm gonna get this one today, right? So with this card right here, he's gonna get +3 speed anyway. He's 5'11", he's gonna get all that other stuff. and he'll be 93 speed anyway. He's not really missing much. You know, he gets tank, he's gonna get spin cycle. So as long as he can spin or whatever, you're pretty much good to go. So I don't think that the most feared, you know, limiteds and stuff like that, if you're a Raiders theme team or whatever, like, I don't think it really matters as much because you're getting a running back, you're gonna have a chance at, you know, Dallas Turner. I don't think we need Dallas Turner. You know what I'm saying? Another 89 speed player when we already have the other dude, Will. Will goes crazy, bro. He's a real savage beast on my team right now, so I'm not going to, you know, look for another player right now. Will Anderson, this dude goes crazy. And I'm just going to give you guys a quick insight into his card. He's a 91 speed. You see what I'm saying? So if you're trying to figure out what ranked player to take, don't overdo it because you have cards already that are going to be suitable for what you're doing. So just don't overdo it. I don't think that would be smart to get another card from the rank today that you already have that's probably better. So getting back to the most feared, you know, as far as the limiteds go, you would have to pull the King's Hand, Jamar Chase. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have to pull, you know, Ashton Jeanty. Like, these guys, you would have to pull them in order to make it make sense. A lot of the other cards have already gone down in value. The most feared was very, very underwhelming, so a lot of people got out of it quick. The only reason that I stayed grinding it was because it's so much candy available, and you can convert that, like I said, to either training or coins. So these are your options right now. You know what I'm saying? Do you take the chance and, you know, pull some of the packs that I just showed you and try to get one of these glitchy pulls? Or do you just say, you know what, bro? I'm good. I'm just going to wait for the ratio to see how much it turns to training. Because honestly, even with the training, because of the fact that there aren't training variety packs, there isn't a lot to do. Maybe they'll bring it back for the harvest. Zero Chill, I got a feeling they're going to go all out with that and bring it back for Zero Chill, but that's a whole month away. So, you know, I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do right now. And the best case scenario of what I think is because of the fact that I have so many more of these cards, right? Like, if you look at the 87s that I have, I can quick sell a lot of these cards. What is that? That's a 90? I can quick sell a lot of these cards, right? And get like another 100,000 training or something like, well, 200,000. So I'll be up to like 300,000 candy. That's what I meant to say, not training. But this is why I don't think they're going to give us 1-to-1 as far as the ratio goes. You know, when they convert it into training, because that's ridiculous. I'm going to have 300,000 training. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the EA is going to be that nice about it. But I could still use all of this training and just roll it, you know, and just get rid of it. And then whatever I get, I just get. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just done with it. I think that that's going to be, for all of us, for all intents and purposes, I think that's going to be the best case scenario, chat. Is that we go in here and then we just, you know, because you can't do it too much. With the packs, like, you got 2 of those, you got this, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the Terrifying pack. I think we just go ahead and just end it and just get these done. I may do it live on stream, so if you follow me on Twitch at GmiasWorld, you may be able to view that, and we'll just go ahead and get it done. Or I can do it for a video. You guys let me know in the comments. Do you want a video of it? And I'll just see what's in it, and we'll go from there. But we have to do it soon because it makes sense to do it while the limiteds are in packs, which they'll be in packs for, I think, another couple days. Until 11/6. So we have time. You let me know what you think. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a beautiful day. One love, y'all.